In previous video I showed you this how I would create this matrix and start to reading quadro fields, 9 quadro fields. What does this meaning in creation of secondary figures, synthetic figures, 9, 10, 11, 12 house, right and left witness, and Ludex is judge, the final answer. And now I talk about how to read the flow, the point flows in this matrix. These Maurer figures, and I start reading the flows, not a quadro field, but the point flows. I see in the from right to left, it's actually direction of daughter figures. It's a secondary linear direction of reading, but here I see the broken empty spaces inside the flow. I see the 1 and 1, but it's changed with breaks. It's meaning not stable. The flow in the idea layer, in the fire layer, it's not stable. It's changed very rapidly and very fast from the. It's not have a stable impulse, and actually all this flow is mean 0, because 1 and 0 it's 1, 1 and 0 it's 1, and 1 and 1 is mean 0. This situation unstable is not changed from activity, from the idea, from the spirit to the activity. And in activity it's also have a too empty. It's a half of activity in the final stage. In the final stage of activity is full. It's meaning it's not complete. It's not complete, and it's also 0 in this line, because 1 and 1 is 0, and 0, 0, 0, 0, and 0. It's meaning 0. The two these layers is 0 in the right witness will be, and in this situation it's broke, because it's broke with one active point. This is an impulse. Actually, it's not a switching as in here, or only half of something as in here. It's the first of impulse here, and in the not incompleted, it's not in the last point, but in this flow, point of flow, it's meaning 1, because the impulse is starting from something what can change everything. In this situation the same, but just switch in opposite side. And it's also a layer, it's meaning empty in the witness. And in the witness, in the right witness, it will be Rubius, because empty, active, empty. It's meaning Rubius. This line is broke situation in activity, in transformation path, in transformation with empty overlines. And this figure will be Rubius. Its weight of Rubius is a 4. It's a figure of it's active figure. It's a hard figure and active, hard and active. Well, and another flow, we just transpose this matrix and start reading from left to right in the opposite way, because it's our flow now in the opposite way is flowing, because you can just get your matrix in this position. Is much more comfortable. It's this is a top point and the bottom point, and the left and right point is meaning the reading of mothers is from the start point to left part to bottom and falling down, and the secondary direction, secondary lines of daughters is reading to opposite way from the first point, but in the right bottom side of the matrix. But you can also just reverse your matrix and start reading from the left side, the same situation, but here is a impulse point in the final stage and the impulse point in the primary stage. And both of these lines is meaning 1 and 1. The impulse point is meaning 1 in the witness. And also the break empty point of full of active line. This point flow is not complete because one point is empty. Haven't here is a broken in the first stage, but it's also meaning 1. If you have only one active or empty point, it's meaning 1 in the witness. This is the same situation, only half of full of this point flow. Okay, what does this meaning? 1, 1, 1, 0. It's meaning quadrodynamis in the left witness. And it's all. You can look in the pattern of matrix into the answer in the witnesses, left and right, the dexter, testis, and sinister. Testis sinister, testis dexter, the right witness, and testis sinister, the left witness. And the final result of these two figures is a fortuna minor, fortuna minor. What is this meaning? The situation is not complete. It's only half of flow is going, and the result is can change in any time. It's good result, but it's temporary result. It's not a final result, final answer. It's just a flow of situation in this point of time. It's not bad, but it's not stable result. It's just meaning today it's something changed, something active, something get result, but but only half result actually. In this case we have only half of result, and in this situation also we have a impulse only in Rubius. The Cauda Draconis and the Rubius is creating final result, final answer is Fortuna minor. And it's reading from the visual page, visual way. I don't know, it looks like the what MCKD doings or not. They reading some ultra structures inside the matrix and over of matrix. our side of the matrix. But I look into the matrix, only into the matrix, inside of matrix, and see what the figure is. It's flowing with the quadro fields, with the lines, point flows, there is a point flow, how it looks like. Because I have only 5 situation in the line. It's also it's not, we haven't complete line in any direction, haven't complete, not empty and not finished, not full, not completely full and not completely finished. Every line is have or empty break part, or maybe the starting impulse. And the answer is show for us what is meaning in figuring. It's Fortuna minor. But we can look in the some part of our life, in sphere of our life, it's meaning project in the 12 houses, what part of situation going on, what inside of situation is going on in my house, in my soul, in my activity, in my resources, all mine. What is mine? My happens, how I'm happy or not, I'm stable or not, I have ground under my feet or not, what's going on inside my part of life. And secondary flow and secondary and flows inside the secondary, the synthetic figure is showed how it's dependent from the area, from the outside position. It's environment, what's around the ambient environment, what's going on outside of you, because you can change situation around of you if you have a power impulse and power activity. It's transformate the situation and result, have power results, transform the situation. Very active, very hard. Or maybe you dependent by the situation, by the ambient, by the environment around of you. You related by the situation, and situation is change you. You infiltrated with the thinkings, ideas. You can be start your activity by the impulse of situation, not by you. Your activity dependent by the environment, what's happened outside of you, and your house is dependent, and your resources is maybe related of this, what happened around you. It's much more powerful and much more transformable to your shape and result, actually also dependent by environment outside of you. This is both way, from you to outside of you, and from outside of you to you. You depend from outside. The both directions can be looks to view it, to watch overwatch inside the matrix. Well, and final figure in the witness is show you how it's dependent, what's from you to outside of you, dependencies and relations, and inside of you, dependencies, and how it's resist to each other, how it's stretched to each other, how it's connect to each other, and what is the final result answer. One of the 16 figures is showed. Thank you very much. It's all that I have to show you today. Thank you very much and good luck. Good readings.